right, welcome back to Buffalo Baddies. It's been a few weeks, but we are back, and I have one of the West Side's, probably the West Side's baddest here.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
That
Gabby.
says a lot, being the baddest of the West Side. Pretty bad.
We're like super, did you grow up on the West Side? Yeah. So yeah, welcome, Gabby.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming. So a little backstory. I mean, we've known each other for a really long time now, I think.
Yeah.
Like, you opened in 2013?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 13
13
years.
years.
Going on.
Yeah, that's crazy. And we were kind of talking about, I haven't been out in a bit, but it's like a whole 180 from how you've seen me to now.
It's really interesting seeing, like Gypsy's like a real girls bar. So it's really interesting seeing all the young women, go through their like party era and then become, professionals or moms
Yeah, I can't be the only one. Yeah.
No,
So I'm
it's
sure you
cool.
see it all the time.
I'm glad you, turned right.
Thank you. 'Cause I was wrong.
You were fun.
It was great. I was fun. Now I'm boring, but that's okay. So, tell us a little bit about, you own Gypsy Parlor. How did that come about?
Well, I always worked in restaurants since I was a kid and went to college for hospitality and...
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I went to NU and just realized that I wasn't cut out to work for other people.
Mm-hmm.
So, what the last straw was I was managing a restaurant downtown and, put in 80 hours on a salary and the owner said something rude to me. And the next day I was like, screw this. And I walked up Grant and saw the building for sale and it was affordable. And,
wow.
Put an offer on it with my father. He mortgaged one of the houses and bought it super cheap. And, there was a bullet hole on the door and there was a gold grill behind the bar and a bottle of Alizé. And I was like, let's get it poppin', turn it into something weird.
Yeah. And that was is that like the oldest building was it on Grant Street? Oldest building?
I don't know if it's the oldest building, but it's from 1890 and it's been a bar restaurant since then. So it was originally a German restaurant called Stalls. Wow. We have the original menu. They served oysters and steaks, and there was the Ellen Terry Theater across the street, diagonal. There's a new build there now, and it was the Cavern Tavern in the 60s to the 90s, an old man bar, and then it was Ashley's, which was a Latin nightclub
before
Gypsy.
Really?
And it was closed down for probably a year before.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Wow. And you flip houses. Was that was your dad and you already doing that before this, or was this your first flip?
Yeah, no. So we started buying houses together. My father's a carpenter. So we started buying houses together on the West Side when no one wanted them 20 years ago for $13,000. I remember, growing up, I live on, the West Side still at the corner of where I grew up. And when I first started driving, there was so many parking spots and now there's not. And it seemed like probably 40% of the houses were abandoned at the time.
Wow.
And so we were buying them up. We'd buy one, super cheap and then mortgage another one. And that's how we became owning.
Wow. Yeah. And I've watched a lot of your videos. You do a lot of it yourself, right?
Yeah, the construction with my dad. Yeah. I'm not a skilled carpenter like my father, but, I do get my hands dirty from time to time.
Yeah, you do. I was literally watching, when you were posting them back in the day. Yeah, for sure. And, okay, so you kind of explained, was that when you were working for someone even, did you always want to open your own restaurant or bar, or was that kind of when it started clicking?
I knew, since I was a kid, I knew I had leadership skills. When you're in a group environment in a classroom and someone just naturally takes the role as the leader, that was always what I fit into. So I knew that eventually I would own my own thing or be the top of something.
Yeah.
I hope that didn't sound too arrogant.
No, I was going to say too, that could be you did it so great. You have such a great team. No, because I was thinking when you said that could, go either way, where someone could say that and then be like a dick about it or something. But no, you've had some of the same people working for you for like the whole time.
Since the beginning.
Yeah.
We got a good crew, and there's not a lot of turnover there.
No, yeah.
Very fortunate for that.
And people come back too.
They do come back. They leave, they come back, and and don't really have any bad relationships with any ex-employees. And the core group's been there 10, 11. Felicia, the manager, you know, Mitch and Ricky in the kitchen, they've been there almost the whole time. So
wow, yeah, that's awesome. So you definitely must take care of your people.
Yeah.
What was one of the biggest challenges from doing that?
From opening on Grand Street 13 years ago, it was very rough over there.
Was it?
It was, the street was 80% unoccupied. It looked like Chernobyl, still kind of does. But nobody wanted to come over there, and everybody was very hesitant, except for some wild blonde girls.
Yeah, we were
our friends, young, open-minded people, but no one was pulling up in a Jaguar at the time.
Right.
It was just open-minded, free
Can't
spirits.
believe we're alive,
yeah.
man. I said, like, my mom, before she passed, she was like, probably a solid 7 years. Every phone call I got, I thought, like, you were over with. And I'm like, yeah. I'm so sorry I put you through that.
Oh.
You just don't get it until you're older. You really don't. But yeah, no, that was crazy. But they were so fun. It was so fun.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
I think every girl
parties there.
got it, or guy has to go through that phase, get it out of your system,
I feel like some of the people though that were like partying down on Allen and stuff like that at that time, like, are still doing it.
Yeah,
like,
not many.
There's like a group. I don't know. I feel like there's like a group of people that still haven't like
grown up
a little bit, but
yeah. Well, thanks for the business, guys.
Yeah, keep coming to Gypsy stuff.
Keep going strong.
So why the West Side? Because that's where you grew up and you're used to it. And what area did you grow up in? Because the West Side's pretty big. Right.
So it would be the same neighborhood as Gypsy.
Oh, right.
I
Okay.
live a couple blocks away. So my whole family, we all live on the street that I grew up on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, still. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we bought a bunch of houses over there, and
took it over. Yeah.
Yeah, we stick to that neighborhood. We have a very strong family dynamic, and wouldn't want it any other way.
Yeah, that's amazing. So you have literally seen it, like.
Yeah, go from. I
change
remember.
So much.
In the 90s, walking down Grand Street, and there was like Gershio's and Larigo's and Russ's Pastries, and then it one day it just crashed, like the 2000s, probably when the market crashed, if you could believe. Buffalo got worse at that point. And then there was like little spots of development, like Sweetness 7 and things like that, and which have came and gone.
Right. I didn't know Gershio's was for sale.
Yeah.
I was looking for places the other day, and I saw so many things I didn't know that were for sale.
I would love to have that property, if you want to talk about that, maybe off the record.
Yeah, because there were some that were pretty reasonable, kind of.
Yeah.
Considering, I
was for investors.
I was definitely looking. Okay. So you kind of were explaining how the neighborhood has changed over the years, and it's gotten like a lot better, just more people occupying it, and families and stuff like that. Yeah,
absolutely. I think Grand Street is still being held down a lot by like the property owners. I don't know what they think they're going to get millions for these buildings, and they're not. So if they could start letting those go at reasonable prices, and the real estate in Buffalo, I mean, with these new like proposed taxes, it's a little worrisome. It doesn't seem like a buyer's market right now.
Right, I heard about it. Yeah, some of that. What's like the craziest, I wrote me probably, customer story from, did you drink like
oh my
the
God.
whole time? Like
I
don't remember half of going there.
Very heavily. I drank every day. I opened Gypsy. I was 26, and it was all my friends. We were all single.
Yeah.
It was all fun, and there wasn't a lot of people in there, so we threw a party every night. And that was long lived till I was probably like 36 and realized I should probably slow this down. So I still drink occasionally.
Yeah.
But
is that when you got into your health journey, or before?
Yeah,
that? Were you
probably.
Still kinda...
Well, the thing is, I always worked out, even when I was like not looking too great. That was more alcohol induced, but
you did like bodybuilding, right? Yeah. That was when you did that.
Yeah. So it gave me a goal to focus on, and then just started doing competitive bodybuilding.
Is that why you did that? To kind of be like, I need to.
Yeah, in ways. I mean, you know, similar to like what you said, my mother passed, and it really gave me something to focus on that was healthy. So
yeah,
I actually got a competition this Saturday.
Oh, you do?
Super excited about. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's exciting. Where is it? Local?
No, it's in Orlando. So
oh, cool.
It's an all women's competition, so there's a lot of.
So you're still doing
Yeah,
doing
a lot of rhinestones and. You know, hair extensions will be there and girls with muscles. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, that sounds like heaven as, you know, a woman that supports
that's in the glamour.
Yeah.
It's fun.
So yeah, you did some of the partying. Is it different now not being, like, are you still a big part of it?
I don't stay late night too often anymore.
Okay.
Like I get up at 6 a.m. and train every day.
Wow.
And but I do once in a while. You know, friends will be there. We have a super cool event, and I will stay late. And as far as the alcohol goes, it's definitely limited. I eat at Gypsy a lot. Steak.
Well, you got
salad.
really good food. I love the food.
But
Pastelillo's like. Your veggie one with the sriracha. I always got that late night, but
So no drinking for you now, huh?
No, and it wasn't like I'm not like sober. I'll order one. I just like don't drink it. I just feel like once I really started throwing myself into this, and it's just hard to do if you're hungover, like tattooing people's faces, like that's horrible. So, yeah, that, and when my mom passed, I drank a little bit after that, and it would just make me really sad. I'm like, this is not helping me.
Right, not the.
So yeah, just really no reason. Like I said, I'll go order something, but usually you just get like mocktails now. They taste better.
Yeah, a glass of champagne here and there.
Yeah, my bills are like half the price. But now I'm like, I am not splitting this with you because you ordered like 15 drinks. I am not paying for all your alcohol.
Yeah, they do notice that.
Usually I didn't care. It was like, get whatever. But now it's like, wow, this is an extra like $200 from that. Yeah, right?
Gypsy, our prices are still very affordable, but some of these restaurants I go to and their cocktails starting at $15.
It's $15, yeah.
I'm like,
my friend's it was $100 extra. She ordered like five drinks. Yeah.
It's a little crazy.
Yeah. So between that, quitting like cigarettes a while ago, those are $20 a pack now. I'm like doing pretty good over here.
You are.
So I just, kind of got into what my favorite menu item was there from back in the day. And everything was really good. But, I was pretty much usually there late night. So I haven't tried a lot of the regular hour menu. But what's your favorite thing? Do you still change it?
We do.
Often?
So we're on our seasonal, like, spring, summer menu where we have seafood boils, which are amazing.
Oh, yeah, those are popular.
Crab legs, Peruvian chicken with ají verde. That is probably my favorite dish now. To eat there often, because I will probably eat there like 3 nights a week.
Why not?
Sail with, sirloin on it.
Yeah, can't go wrong with that. If you opened Gypsy today instead of back then, like what would be different for you? Yeah, I say too. Like I got these like 19-year-olds that I'll bring on. I'm like, if I fucking knew what I'm telling you now at 19 that I do at 33, like I could have like a million of these places.
Oh my God, yeah, good point. I don't think that I would open a restaurant now because the amount of work you have to put in. The amount of work you have to put in compared to the money you make is so low. So that was something when I was 26 to start doing that. I was working 80 to 100 hours a week, and I don't work like that anymore. But I can't, So.
Right. So you think it's like the cost because of the cost of food, or just people not really dining as much?
Yeah, the cost of food. Yeah, and it's just it's like you have to spend $1 million to make $1 million in the restaurant
Right.
business. So I didn't have $1 million build out. You know, it would probably be a little easier if I did. I had a $60,000 building and $20,000 I saved from bartending.
Wow.
So to like make money off of that, it was a hustle, and I think that was only something I could do at that age.
Yeah.
Like I'm not
Right.
willing to work like that now.
Yeah.
You know.
And you don't have to. Which
No,
is
I
nice.
don't.
You bought the building for $60,000?
63, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a steal. It's got 2 apartments above it. It was.
Wow. Yeah.
You don't hear prices like that anymore.
It's so funny because I did real estate over COVID. When I lost my job at the casino, I was like, what do I do? Like, I knew I always wanted to do lashes and stuff, but, you know, the schooling was 5 days a week for a year, and the casino
Wow.
wouldn't really work with me on my hours, so it wasn't an option. And when I lost the job to COVID, I was like, well, let me just, like, try different things. And I did real estate, and it was funny. People were calling me, like, you know, New York City investors or something. They're like, oh, there's no like $20,000 properties on the east side. I'm like, no, not anymore. These are going for like 120,000.
Yeah, not in a long
Cash
time.
people are paying. Yeah, and that was 6 years ago,
Right.
over COVID, maybe
Right.
2021. But yeah, for sure. And what was your biggest risk opening back then? Just like.
I think it was a safety issue. You know, we were open till 4
Okay,
a.m.
right.
every night of the week, and there weren't
Yeah.
any bouncers, so it was
There wasn't back then?
just on the weekends. So like Monday night, that's when things would go down at like 2 a.m. when the street was like desolate.
Really?
You know.
Did you have a lot of shit? Because you're like pretty like
Yeah.
intimidating. You're a strong woman. You know what I mean? And I feel like people they respected you and didn't really fuck with you that much over there, your place. I could be wrong.
I mean, yes and no. Like a lot of times it would, you know, be someone that I grew up with. I'd be like, oh my God, I don't know you. And then, and then they'd be like, come on. You know, they used to call me Ellie back then. You know me. I'm like, don't come in here.
Yeah.
We had some wild incidences back then. The late night police were like our friends. So
Yeah.
on their downtime, they would hang out in front, which really helped. And,
yeah.
but there was just some really wild night. I remember some crackhead threw a boulder through the window and it like missed me by this much. But, yeah, and that's a funny story. I had to
crazy.
stay there overnight because the window was broken. So this was so long ago. Chi-Chi's Hardware was open.
Yeah, I had them fix a window at my apartment that I kicked in once, and then they closed, and I never got the window back.
Oh my God. Let's go
I
get
swear
it. It's
to
probably
God.
still in there.
I paid and everything.
So the next morning, I sleep there. I'm like in clothes from the night before. My hair is everywhere, makeup. And I'm across the street talking to the owner of Chi-Chi's about this window, and this cop pulls up. And I was like, she thinks I'm a hooker. And because there were so many of them on Grant back
yeah.
then. And just the way I looked at that point,
Right.
I'm all disheveled. And she comes back around and she gets out of her car and she's like, give me your ID. I was like, why? And she's like, give me your ID. I was like, why? And her other friend pulls up and was like, oh, what's up, Gabby? How's your sister? Blah, blah. I was like, everything's fine. Your friend thinks I'm a hooker.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it was just like wild incidences. Like,
It was crazy. It was different for sure. Was a lot of the issues like, or some of the issues more like just the neighborhood or like with your place?
it was on like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, late night. It was definitely like neighborhood people because we were open till 4 a.m. Just
The
you know,
only place open, you're
right,
saying? Is
right.
that why?
It was so
Yeah.
desolate. And
Right.
then, you know, on the weekends, sometimes it was so busy in there. It
was
was like
packed.
out of control. Yeah. When the Pyramid were doing the house music
Yeah.
nights and.
This is really fun. It was fun times.
Yeah.
I don't remember a lot of them, but I just remember getting there and it was fun when I walked in. But other than that, you know.
Yeah. Flashing lights and loud music.
Yeah, I can't go wrong. So what's kept Gypsy successful for the past 13 years?
Momentum, you got to keep it up. You can never let it down. Like we still are posting on social media and advertising and changing the menus and
Yeah.
showing up every day. So I think, you know, keeping the momentum up and the passion is still there.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, and now the dynamics changed a little. It's definitely like that corner bar restaurant, you know, that there's a lot of regulars that come in for dinner and stuff now. So that it's not so much just a late night spot anymore, more restaurant.
Yeah. You do a lot of like fun stuff too, so that probably keeps it going.
Oh yeah.
And has it been, being a woman in this business, has that been a challenge? I remember a long time ago there was a magazine cover with like, I think you were on it. I'm pretty sure you were on it. It was like the 6 woman like bar owners in Buffalo, and it was just really fucking awesome. And I think you're probably the last one.
Yeah, probably.
Last one standing.
I mean, I guess like, women in leadership have started taking over. In a restaurant, it's a little different, especially in a late night restaurant that's open till 4 a.m. because, I don't know, there's just not many women that own a restaurant that turned into a nightclub. And I used it to an advantage a lot. But yeah, it hasn't really been that a disadvantage, I would say.
Yeah.
Except for, I guess that you could say in ways it has hindered my personal life, because I haven't had traditional hours. I always was working till 4 or 5 in the morning. I never worked that Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. I don't even know what like that is like to like have, well, now I do, but like to back then when I was a developing young woman to like have like a normal
like
relationship and
did that play a role in like I mean who you could and couldn't kind of make it work with?
It did. I mean, I ended up marrying another person in the restaurant business, and that was a disaster, and then followed by someone who I never saw,
Right. Yeah. I know you've been through some shit, but you look so good.
Thank you. You look so good.
Thank you. Oh, you're sweet. So I know, outside of with Gypsy too, but you do, a lot of autism awareness, like events and stuff like that for your brother, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about that. You have like the Valentine's dances.
Right. So Christian, he's a year younger than me. Definitely the reason I stayed in Buffalo, and the reason my family lives on the same street, because Christian he's 37, so he's a couple years younger than me, and he needs 24/7 care. Mm-hmm. And because he's nonverbal, we prefer him to be at home and not in a group home. Yeah. But it definitely takes the entire family to, especially now with my mom gone, to care for someone with special needs. And he in a lot of ways, he cares for me. Like I had him a couple weeks ago for 8 days straight, and it was like, this kid is probably exhausted of me. I'm just talking his ear off, and all he wants me to do is cook for him, but he's like listening to me. And so he's a great companion, a great inspiration. Mm-hmm. He's very sweet. You learn a lot about like intuition and the energy that you put off, because people that are nonverbal, they don't, I would say they don't think like we do. They don't think in words. They think in energies and images, and it just gave me a real perspective on life. Mm-hmm. Christian goes to a day program that People Inc. runs, and a lot of these...
you raise money for them for the dances, right?
Right.
Yeah.
These programs are very underfunded, and I will say we do live in the best state for... funding for people with disabilities. So when we complain about our taxes, we got to know that our people are taken care of.
Yeah.
So he, he gets to go to a day program. He also gets a budget that the state provides to keep him out of a group home and to hire staff at home.
Oh, that's great.
Actually makes a lot of sense, because it's more affordable for the state to do that than put him in a group home, or in some place in the South. I think they're still in institutions, which is very sad. But advocating for people that don't have a voice is important to us, and I think that's what a society is judged on, is how we treat our vulnerable people. So putting it out there that we need funding for these programs, and we do the Valentine's dance every year, and this year we raised over $11,000, and that will go to creating outdoor space for Christian's program. And these people, you know, that live in group home, these individuals, I should say, that live in group homes and stuff, a lot of times they don't get a chance to go outside,
Right.
you know, or they don't have enough staff to help them. So they're going to have a nice space to enjoy some fresh air after this long winter.
That's
so.
awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, you've raised over, you know, like $21,000 for them in the past, you know, few years.
I think over 80. One year we did like 20, right after COVID,
Yeah,
when
that was the
everyone
one
was
year.
like,
Yeah, right.
make
Out
it
and
rain,
about.
yeah. But,
Yeah, that's awesome. Has, you know, your brother inspired just like an inspiration how you
yeah, absolutely.
do
I
your
follow you.
day-to-day life?
I think,
Yeah.
you know, growing up with a sibling with that special needs, it really makes you very open-minded, empathetic,
Yeah.
and accepting. So, like, when, you know, for instance, if someone was to walk in and look a little lost or concerned, it definitely, I can navigate
Yeah,
that situation. And my staff can too now, because they see how we interact with people like that. And I think it makes it a safe
Right,
space
yeah.
for all individuals to
Yeah.
enjoy Gypsy Parlor, whether you're, you know, the wild party girl or you have a special need or, you know, whatever socioeconomic background or color or age you are. Like,
Yeah.
there's no discrimination. I think that's what makes the place so cool, because
Yeah.
it's like it's not like a scene like where people are looking over their shoulder,
No,
like,
it's
who's
everybody.
who here.
Everyone.
Right.
I have seen when I've gone in there, everybody.
Everybody.
And it's
yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
Let your freak flag fly,
Yep.
you know?
Yep. And what's the most like rewarding moment from you hosting these events? Do you do other ones like I'm sure you're very active with, you know, his
program,
group and program and
So
stuff
we're
like that.
actually throwing them a party when their patio opens.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so we'll have a big barbecue, but
That's going to be awesome.
oh yeah, listen, I walk in, I take my brother to program often, and I'll walk in there, and no matter what kind of day you're having, these people are just so sweet, and
Yeah.
like, I'm so happy to see them. They're like, oh, hey, Gabrielle, stay 6 feet apart. Let me take a picture of you. Like, they're just awesome. They really brighten up the day. So I think it's definitely rewarding to, you know, spend time with people with autism and special needs.
Yeah, yeah. I know, you know, it's been a big part of my life too recently. So, yeah, just makes you realize like things that people thought mattered, you know, little things don't.
That's right.
And stuff like that. There's just such a bigger picture and everything like that.
Absolutely.
So,
well
yeah.
said.
And, you know, a little bit more about your health and fitness journey. It's obviously no secret that you look amazing. You were, you know, explaining you kind of started that when your mom passed.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, I feel like it's a huge part of my life too, since that, you know, just, it makes you feel good, you know?
Yeah.
And do you work out like every day?
I do. So.
Wow, that's amazing.
I lift weights at least 5 days a week, and I do yoga and cardio on days off. So there's no days off, but I love it.
Wow.
It is, you know, owning your own business. It is the like foundation for structure for me.
Yeah.
Like get up, go to
yeah.
the gym, and then the rest will fall into place. You got to take care of yourself, fill your cup first before you can fill others, and it's my routine. I have to do it. I love doing it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what about you? What fitness are you into?
I go to Reform Fitness a couple days a week, and then I go to Train 716, which is, you know, like stations, weightlifting, stuff like that. And that's why I'm like really big. I feel like sometimes people don't understand why I'm so strict on like some of my policies and stuff like that. Like with my business, you know, my cancellation policies and this and that. I, you know, will come in early for people to fit everyone in. And if I didn't want to do it, I wouldn't do it. But I'm jeopardizing and putting I love to get up and work out. That's what makes me feel good. That's what makes me feel happy. You know, we've gone through addiction things. We've gone through this, that, and the other thing. And that makes me feel good, like any of those other things ever have. And that's just, you know, what I enjoy. And I will put that to the side sometimes to make sure I fit everyone in. And like I said, I'm learning boundaries, but you know, people don't like understand sometimes that like in the middle of the day, if you have people cancel, not show up, I could have like not came in early and I could have worked out,
Right.
which is what I need for my mental health.
Right.
And it's just a whole trickling of things that people don't like think of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they have to respect your time.
So yeah, that's a big thing for me too. But yeah, I definitely don't do 7 days a week. Fridays, Saturdays, I start at the salon like 8, so it's a little hard unless I take a 5:30 class. And it's getting a little easier now that it's getting nicer and stuff, but in the winter, that is difficult. Getting
Yeah.
up that
Oh,
early.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think recovery, like the Russian Olympic teams spend more time recovering than they do training.
Wow.
So that is something, to keep in mind, especially if you're lifting weights, is that you do need that recovery time. And it is almost an addiction, not an unhealthy one,
Right.
but
I was going to ask if, you feel like that kind of.
Like today, I have a competition Saturday. My legs are sore. Tomorrow, I know would be my leg day, and I know I shouldn't train, and I need to tell myself don't, because I'm not going to look as good as if I overtrain my legs.
Really?
Yeah. So
why? Because you can't flex them because you're sore.
Yeah, my muscle. I need to look full, and the more they're not recovered, you'll look flat. So right now, this is like my peak week, so I have to be very.
Yeah, what does your schedule look like?
It's a lot of it is food. So like at this point, I'm not going to build any more muscle.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to dial in my intake on food. So high sodium and water intake right now. Protein.
Kind of bulk you up.
Yeah, because I want to look big.
Building muscle, right? Okay.
So and then I will carb load a couple days before the show, which that's fun. It's clean carbs, but you get to eat a lot more than I was for the last 6 weeks. So
I had my cousin on recently who's a registered dietitian, and we talked about some of this stuff. She said, she has a lot of clients who do, competitions like that with like eating disorders and stuff. She said it's really common for her.
Oh, it is like, part of it is like for a lot of these women, it is an eating disorder. They have like these categories, and I'm not knocking anybody, like this fit model, and basically it's like it's a beauty pageant. It's not a muscle contest, which to me it kind of like diminishes the sport of building muscle. It's like how pretty and how much can you diet for 6 weeks.
What, your competitions?
Yeah, that's not the one that I'm in. I'm in a different division, but like they just brought this fit model category in, and
that's the category.
Yeah, and it kind of makes me sad for women that are like you're just competing
off of your looks,
right?
Yeah,
right. Not the muscle that you built and how much you can diet, and that is definitely an eating disorder. And this time around, this is like the first competition where I coached and trained myself and did the nutrition myself. And I did it, the most healthy way I could. And I did it more intuitively, and like, I'd look at myself and be like, all right, I need carbs. When a trainer is giving that to you, they are doing it off of science,
Not
like
you.
They're measuring
personally.
it.
Yeah.
They're tailoring it to you, but they're, it's more methodical. And then when you're doing yourself, I just use everything that I learned and then listen to what my body does. Yeah. And I think I'm ready to rock this. So
Yay. Can we I know you'll post stuff, but is there somewhere like other than that? Do they have like websites, or do you just share all that on your stuff that we could see?
I'll share it, but it's Bombshell Productions is putting this one on. It's an NPC competition, and it's called Girl Power, the competition.
I love that. That really goes with everything.
Yeah, you would love the makeup and the suits. They're just so sparkly and pretty.
Do you have like ones made for you?
Yeah,
Oh,
you get
sweet.
So I got doing turquoise this time, which is like part of the fun of it.
Is, because, like, when else are you going to wear
a glitter? I don't know.
stuff
Vegas
like
when I was 20, maybe.
Yeah, right. For sure. And so, you said this past time you've done it, like, very intentionally and intuitively, like, what makes you feel good and health. Did you do that back when you started, or was it more
No, I had trainers. So the first time I had a male trainer, and I think that women should have female trainers. Not knocking him at all or anything, but I
we're
think
different. Our bodies
we
are
are different, and there's the hormones and everything that you're going through. Then I had a female trainer, and she definitely listened to like issues that I was having, and she was amazing, and she taught me a lot. And then this time I'm like, take all that I learned from them. They were great, and now apply it to myself.
So do you have a trainer now?
No, I'm just training myself.
And the food and everything.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. Wow,
I guess
that's awesome.
after learning for so long of doing it, like I think that's the goal is like, can I do this on my own now? Can I do it in the most healthy way? Can I listen to my body? So
yeah, and I mean you've always looked great, but I think you're like really glowing.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, your hair looks great.
You get to a point.
Do you use like a special like?
Oh, I learned after
concoction?
39 years how to blow my own hair out, but before I was never into like makeup or hair or anything like that, but I'm starting to learn a little bit about it.
Yeah, it looks good.
Thank
my
you.
aunt has similar hair texture, and she gets a blowout every single week.
Yeah, I do every 2 weeks.
You do?
Now
Yeah.
I know how to do it myself. Well, me and my sister joke and say that the Dyson is like a symbol of status. Like, you have a Dyson as a woman, you made it. So I just got the wand.
You did?
Yeah.
I know. Listen, I am not like cheap, but I just cannot get behind the $700 for the tool.
I got mine. Where did I buy
cannot.
it? On Wayfair. It was.
You did?
I think it was definitely half of that.
Really?
Yes.
Wow,
Well
I have
worth it.
to look.
I know.
It's funny. There's a guy who was walking around my neighborhood yesterday, and he was asking to cut lawns, and no lawn person I've scheduled with has showed up yet.
Right.
So I was like, oh, perfect. And yeah, he said he did Wayfair deliveries during the day.
Oh, cool.
So I'm like, why are you doing this right now? It's freezing. And he's like, oh, I do Wayfair during the day. I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, he did a good job.
Hustle.
I
Yeah.
know. He has been around the past few years, and I've had people, but now I don't. So I'm like, yeah, for sure, bud.
And
then he had like hand trimmers, and he was going to like edge it up with that. And I'm like, damn, dude, I got a weed whacker. Use that. Yeah.
Old school.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so I do a little rapid fire section, which
Okay.
is one of my favorite parts. I just like ask back-to-back quick questions, and you tell me, your answer to it, and I usually hit back with mine if I could think of something.
All right.
Also, you're born and raised in Buffalo. Did you factor in missing the Sabres game for this?
Oh God, sports. Here's
Wait,
my
are you
political
a
answer.
sport?
I love Buffalo sports. Go Bills, go Sabres. Amazing. Come to the Gypsy Parlor. We have tacos tonight on sale. We always do chicken wing sales. But yeah, no,
good
honestly, very excited for the city.
Are you a sports gal? No.
I mean, I don't know
You're in
anything
sports.
about it.
That's okay. And you have
What
a
about
partner.
you?
Is he a sports guy?
Not really, no.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, then I'm a huge football fan.
Are you?
You remember Maggie from back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe she still comes there, I don't know. Well, I'm like best friends with her sister still, Rebecca. I don't know if you
Okay.
know her. And her husband is actually the running back coach of the Lions now, so they're out there. So I've always been Bills. I've always loved football, but I'm super big into like some of the other teams now because of that. I went to more Lions games last year than actually.
So you know the plays and all that?
Oh yeah, huge football. I watch like every game.
Did your father teach you that? Like,
No.
you just got into it?
I'm sorry, Dad, but he really hasn't ever taught me
Right,
anything.
like my
So,
dad didn't
no.
care for it either. I mean, I do love the momentum, don't get me wrong though. Huge, like if it's on and if the action, love it.
I have an answer actually to when I really got into it. I've always, of course, watched the Bills, but I think over COVID, I was really going through, I'm sure everyone was, with some like personal stuff. And the live TV made me feel like there are other people living.
Yes,
I
yes.
don't know.
I get that.
Do you know what I mean? Like the shows,
Yeah.
like were like, I don't know. So watching, that's when I really got into every game, not
I
just the
love
Bills.
that.
Yeah.
And I respect that too. Like my brother loves watching football.
Mm-hmm.
The noise, the cheering, my mother watched it. So like that is the cool thing about the city is our sports unite everybody
Yeah.
no matter what your background is. Like you can,
Yeah.
you know.
I've gone to games alone.
Yeah.
I remember I dated someone for, years, and he was horrible and would like be whatever, sleep in, he just sucked. But I don't know, maybe you remember him. But yeah, the one time I really wanted to go to the game, and it was I think it was a playoff game. It was versus the Vikings, but there was one someone was selling one club seat ticket, and I was like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, I'll go myself, Uber there myself, when everyone around was like, we're all friends during the game, so it doesn't even matter.
So you just had a great time.
Yeah, I had a good time.
That.
And then I got home, he's like, where were you? I'm like, the fucking game. I went to the game.
Good for you.
Yeah, it was fun. But I have to say, I would put the Sabres game on, but I canceled Hulu Live. I was telling him after football season, because it's like $100 a month now.
Oh, geez.
So I wasn't really sure what to watch it on, but I've been seeing the clips, and downtown Buffalo is fucking
Is
rocking.
it lit? Okay.
Oh, they're like knocking over like barricades and shit. I'm not kidding.
Hooligans.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
I love that. I'm so happy that's downtown, and not in Orchard Park or something.
I know.
Business to the inner
There's
city
more
restaurants
Buffalo.
and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so rapid fire. This is, I don't know, I just love this part of it. So yeah, again, I'm gonna ask and you kind of just tell me.
Okay.
All right, favorite restaurant or bar besides Gypsy?
Oof. Angeline.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Mine, and it's supposed to be rapid fire. I'm like the most indecisive, slowest person. I don't, Mother's used to be really fucking good and consistent. We would go there like 3 times a week too, but I don't really go too many places now. Potter's. I like Potter's.
Where is that?
South Buffalo.
Okay.
That's where
cool.
Those are my
I like
grounds
that.
now. Yeah. Favorite Buffalo season?
Summer.
Yeah. Go-to coffee spot?
Aroma.
Okay. Favorite local small business? I know there's
Yours.
so much. Oh,
So proud of you, girl.
thank you.
It looks great in here.
Thank
Congratulations.
you. I know. I was telling her before this, I was like, gosh, crazy back then. Really don't. Like, Joe Dunn was like, teeth would be like outside of our apartment, and he was inside with like in the hallway in the fetal position with like a suction cup dildo on our like apartment wall. And he would walk in and, it was right. I lived with Diana
Look at this
for
nice
years.
polished place on Millionaire Row right now.
Yeah, we lived with Diana for years. It was ratchet. It was ratchet. Okay, best late night food in Buffalo besides Gypsy. 'Cause you guys really
I don't know if anyone else does it anymore.
Really?
No, Gypsy's got it till 3 a.m. I don't think anyone has late night food that late. That's my market.
Okay, Gypsy. Coffee or cocktail?
Coffee.
Okay. Brunch or dinner?
Dinner. To go out. I'm a big breakfast person, though.
You are, but you don't brunch much?
No, I wake up and I eat immediately. I'm starving.
You do?
Yeah, but for like socially, I'd rather go out to dinner, get dressed up, go to dinner.
Yeah, me too. Do you ever like eat before bed and wake up starving? I want to know why that is.
I know, right?
Wake up starving.
I wake up starving every day.
Really?
Every day. It's the first thought on my mind.
Do you stop eating at a certain time?
I do,
Probably.
but naturally from working in a restaurant. So like I just, I would get all my food in early and stop.
Yeah, you were too busy back then. And probably still now, but you're not
You're
not back
too busy
then
doing other things.
bartending. Do you ever hop in there and bartend?
Yeah, Friday happy hour is my thing.
Oh, I love that.
Brendan and I've been doing it for 13 years, so.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. He came back, right?
Yeah, we're back there like, oh my God, my back.
I know. I still like La Bella Sicilia. I grew up working there, and they would ask me on like holidays sometimes to like come and help out in the kitchen or whatever. When I did it on like Mother's Day last year or something, I mean, I'm in sneakers, like as comfortable as you could be, and I could not fucking like walk the next day.
Yeah, it is exhausting.
Yeah, even just standing there in comfortable stuff, the hard floors.
Right,
like,
yeah.
I'm sitting my ass down all day now.
Right. It's a different kind of strength,
It's different. City life or quiet night in?
Oh, God.
Is that
city
hard?
life.
Do you still like to go out? Yeah.
Yeah. I still like to go out.
Live music or DJ?
Live music.
Live music. Yeah. And mine was quiet night in, I guess. I told you I'm fucking boring. I'm grandma now. Wine or margarita? As you can tell, my sweater's cute, but it's grandma. It's giving grandma. And my glasses.
No, not wearing those string tops anymore.
Yeah.
I would say wine.
Okay. Everyone probably owes me money towards when I got my boobs done, because I went out with them out and about.
Yeah, where's your money? Ante up, everybody.
I collected when I was at the casino. Literally, I came back and guys that were patrons there were like, "Did you get an enhancement?" I'm like, "You were paying way too much attention to."
Yeah.
Crazy. Chill or party?
Chill.
Yeah. Spicy or mild?
Spicy.
Sweet or savory?
Sweet.
For wings, do you have sweet wings?
No. For what I would skip dinner and eat dessert.
And eat dessert, yeah. I did Ozempic for a while when it first came out, probably like a year and a half, 2 years even. And I got it for $1, and they gave me like the wrong dose. It lasted forever. It was $1, and they gave me like the 8 milligram pen, and you only took like 0.25 at the time or something. So yeah, it lasted forever. And I would go like all year having like one piece of cake. And when I started that, all it made me want was sugar.
Yeah.
It was very interesting.
That is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It messes with your blood sugar, Ozempic.
It did. I really only wanted sugar. Okay, late night or early mornings? Early mornings.
Yeah. My last name's Mattina, means morning in Italian, so I'm naturally a morning person and always have been, believe it or not.
Really?
So, yeah. So definitely mornings.
What time do you go to bed these days?
Probably between like 10 and 11, I'd say. And then,
That's a good time.
a couple times I'll stay up till 3 or 4, hang out at the bar.
Structure or go with the flow?
I'm 50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you email or phone call?
Email.
Yeah. Busy or slow day?
Do I prefer busy or slow day? Busy.
Depends what we're doing.
Yeah, right?
Is it our busy? Like we have appointments, nail, hair?
Yeah,
or
like like that's a great busy.
That was my
Is it stressful? No, I don't want that. I want slow.
If it's a work day, slow.
All right.
Work from home or business? Like at the business?
At the business. Sometimes I joke if I don't go to work a couple days, I'm like, I'm a hybrid restaurant owner. Just checking.
Is Felicia managing it?
Yeah, she's the best.
Yeah, she's been there a long time.
Yeah.
So you probably can take that time away.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Are you a risk taker or do you play it safe these days?
Safe.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Heels or sneakers?
Heels.
Yeah. Dress up or casual?
Dress up.
Cute. Yeah, you look good. Beach or mountain gal?
Beach.
You travel a lot. Mm-hmm. Are you an introvert or extrovert?
Extrovert.
And text or call?
Text.
Yeah. Yeah, when people call, I'm just like, why are you calling? I pull the old, 10 minutes later, I was in the bathroom. I'm like, what's up?
Unless it's my sister, then I'll be like talking, then I pull up at my house, I'm like, all right, I'm done with you. But you've served your purpose.
I do that
Got me to my destination.
Yeah. Like I was saying, you've been around for a long time. Do you have any advice for business, like people wanting to open a restaurant these days? I don't know if it's like that common, if people are doing it, but if they are, do you have any advice? You've been around for such a long time and have done such an awesome job.
I mean, reverting back to what I said earlier, do it while you're young and you have the energy, because it's a lot of hours. Or have $1 million and make $1 million. It's one or the other, I think, in that business. But the profit margins aren't too high, and it's a hustle for the first. It was a hustle probably for the first 9 years.
Really?
Now I'm very much so, partially retired from that in a way.
Yeah.
Like I don't have to do that, but I couldn't do that at this age. Yeah.
Did you feel like it was a hustle because were you like putting, when you first open things, sometimes you buy things you don't need or whatever. Do you think you were spending unnecessarily or just paying off?
I was so stingy. I think it was a hustle because we didn't have resources, It was just built from like I said, $20,000 from bartending. So I couldn't get the nice plates and the nice glassware. It wasn't in the nice neighborhood, so I had to go about it a little different way.
Yeah.
Add a little, extra creativity to it, and that is something for business. Like if you have that passion and structure, then you could be successful if you're put your all into it.
Yeah.
At one point, and the goal is to not have to do that for forever.
Yeah. I know you don't have a high turnover rate. Do you have a hard time if and when you do have to hire finding hard workers?
It's not hard to find people. It is, we're very selective on if they fit in, if they're honest, and also the late night bartender. It definitely takes a strong character, and they also have to be a night person.
Yeah.
That's like the number one interview question. Can you stay up till 5 in the morning? Some people love it, and you got to honor that.
Yeah, I know. I've had a hard time like finding
staff.
Yeah, it's, and I don't know if it's just this industry. I know it's a big part of it. I've talked to a lot of people. It's such a gray area when you're the one like buying the things and in supplying like the clients and this and that, and then eventually it gets to a gray area where people are like or they see money coming in and they don't see what's going out.
Right.
It's a big one.
They're like, well, you made $100 an hour off me. You're like, you got no idea what else I paid for out of that.
Yeah, I just went to my tax person today and it's like, this is the shit you guys don't have to deal with.
Yeah.
So.
Are you a big spender?
No, not like, not what I don't need to, I guess. But, I could sit in a 150 square foot room and do lashes and brows and not put shit back into it really and make money, but I do want to grow, and I think I've had a hard time realizing that that's not everyone's like goal is to expand and grow. Some people are totally fine with just doing by themselves 3-4 days a week, comfortable amount of clients, and then going home or doing whatever they want. But I just have bigger goals.
Keep that momentum up, girl.
I'm trying. Yeah.
If you have that, like, I feel like take that and charge with it.
I know. And that's what I'm saying. If I, like the one girl I just hired, she's 19 out of, beauty school. If I had a mentor, someone telling me what I'm trying to tell these girls, like I said, I would have 10 of these places.
Right.
And I'm like, why don't they take this and take it serious, Yeah. Some of them but again, it goes back to not everyone wants what you want.
Not everybody has that leadership skill,
Yeah, or, wants to grow. But yeah, that's the question, I get from a lot of people now, and, like you were saying, you don't have a high turnover rate, so maybe you don't come across that. And it's different. They have to want to stay up that late and work that late.
Yeah. Different industry too,
Yeah. And are you open 7 days a week?
We are.
Till 4?
No, just Thursday, Friday, Saturday till 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That ended when they put the restrictions on the time, and I was like, I'm never doing that again.
Oh, they had it and then went back?
When during COVID, when they set the time to midnight, I didn't stay. I was like, oh my God, my life's so much better now that I'm not getting phone calls at 2 a.m. on a Monday night.
And it was hard to go back
no
to
amount
that.
of money was worth it. Even though we were super busy, I'm like, I can't live like that.
Yeah. And do you think, is Gypsy going to be a part of your life forever?
Yeah, because I own the building, and like I said, it's easier now. Like that, it could run like Kohl's.
Itself.
Like,
Right.
I don't as long as I don't have to go there every day. And don't get me wrong, I still do work, but yeah, it's just because it's so easy. And I still do love it, honestly. Like, just going in there and seeing people and the culture of it. So that will ride on forever.
Yeah. It will ride on. And then, so you have your thing Saturday?
Saturday, yeah.
Is that your favorite hobby, would you say?
Training. Training, definitely.
Yeah.
Love it. I love lifting weights.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I think one of my implants popped from that. So
really?
Yeah.
I read a lot because a lot of the girls that do bodybuilding get implants and say like the under muscle, above muscle, like what's better or whatever.
Who did I ask this to? And they said maybe it was my cousin who deals with a lot of bodybuilders, but she said she hasn't come across that a lot. But yeah, mine is ruptured.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so I gotta it's hard to pinpoint what did that to know again, but yeah,
so you gotta be
I enjoy it. Yeah,
more like the Pilates and the group training and stuff.
Yeah, I mean it's hard.
Lighter weights.
You don't know what did it. Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
everyone is definitely different. Damn, I'm sorry that happened to you.
Yeah, thank you, but I still love working out. And you travel a lot. You're right.
Yeah.
You still doing that?
Yeah, try to get out of here every couple months. It's important.
Yeah.
That's the cool thing about living in Buffalo is it's so affordable here.
Yeah.
And you can leave.
That's what I always say. People are like, "Oh, do you like it here?" I'm like, "Yeah, I have the means and time to leave once in a while." But I could see if you didn't, it would be hard to stay here all the time.
Right.
Do you bring your brother with you on trips? Does he do well?
We
traveling?
have. He doesn't like to change too much, and definitely want to do an airplane. But yeah.
Does he like music?
He loves the blues. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's big in our house, and he loves whistling, and he loves listening to the birds, and like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely cool watching him like tune into sounds that you know a typical person doesn't. So.
Yeah. Yeah, my nephew hates the happy birthday song. We cannot sing happy birthday.
Triggered.
Yes.
I feel that. You know
as
what?
soon as the kid comes out, he knows. Yeah, so we started a new thing. We're like, sing whatever your favorite song is. We are not singing happy birthday. So, yeah. But this was awesome. I don't think we've like had, since I've grown up and gotten older, like really got down to the nitty gritty and got to know each other. So I'm really glad you came.
Thank you for having me. It was really nice to hang out with you and talk.
Yeah. Yeah, the queen of the West Side over here. So I got to go back and try more of the dinner items now that.
Yeah, come on in.
I'm there live during normal hours.
Yeah, come in.
And so what are your hours now?
We're open for dinner Monday through Saturday, and then we're open brunch dinner on Sunday, and we're open late night Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Okay, so Sunday all day. Mm-hmm. Monday, what time's dinner? Like 5?
5, yep.
Okay, so you're not open during the day?
No.
Okay.
Just on Sunday for brunch.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. And then every other day 5?
Friday at 4. That's
yeah,
the one
and that's the one you're at.
Yeah, with me and Brendan.
Hour.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. And I leave here at 4 on Friday,
Well,
so I have to come.
You should.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Gypsy. And I always say this: women come in there by themselves and eat at the bar, and I'm like, yes, I love this because not a lot of places you go where you're comfortable and confident to do that.
I've gone there by myself more times probably than with somebody.
Right. Yeah. I love that.
I got stiffed on first dates there. And had the fucking
we got
time
you.
of my life after
Fine,
that.
we'll make this up.
Yeah, you still got like do the strip teasers still come there?
The misdemeanors the last Friday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, they're
cool.
great.
And so where do you post most of your events and stuff?
Instagram, the Gypsy Parlor. Facebook, the Gypsy Parlor.
Cool. Awesome. So yeah, we'll definitely go back in and check that out. But thanks so much, and I'm going to be following your competition this weekend. And good luck.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Good luck to
Thanks
you.
so much.
You got this.
Take care, guys.